Hello everyone. Welcome back to English Word Hub. In today's video, we're going to clear up some confusion around 12 tricky English verbs that even fluent speakers often get wrong. These tips will make your sentences more accurate and confident. Watch till the end to ensure you understand them all. And don't miss out on the examples that will make these verbs crystal clear. Hear versus listen. Hear, to perceive sound naturally, often without intention. Examples: I can hear the birds chirping outside. Did you hear the news today? Listen, to focus on hearing something deliberately. Examples: please listen carefully to my instructions. He enjoys listening to classical music. Spend versus waste. Spend, to use time, money, or energy wisely or purposefully. Examples: I spend my weekends reading books. She spent her money on something useful. Waste, to use time, money, or energy poorly or unnecessarily. Examples: don't waste your time on meaningless arguments. He wasted his savings on unnecessary gadgets. Sit versus set. Sit, to rest on a surface, requires no object. Examples: please sit down and relax. The child sat quietly in the corner. Set, to place or position something, requires an object. Examples: I set the vase on the shelf. Can you set the table for dinner? Can versus may. Can refers to the ability to do something. Examples: I can swim across the lake. Can you finish this task today? May refers to permission or possibility. Examples: may I borrow your pen? It may rain later. Teach versus learn. Teach, to instruct or give knowledge to someone. Examples: she loves to teach children how to read. Can you teach me how to cook? Learn, to acquire knowledge or skills. Examples: I want to learn how to play the piano. He is learning a new language. Bring versus take. Bring, to carry something towards the speaker or a specific location. Examples: please bring your laptop to the meeting. Can you bring me a glass of water? Take, to carry something away from the speaker or location. Examples: don't forget to take your keys with you. I'll take this book back to the library. Say versus tell. Say, to speak words, often without focusing on whom they are directed. Examples: he said, I'm happy. She said it was going to rain. Tell, to inform or instruct someone specifically. Examples: please tell me the truth. He told her about the plan. Borrow versus lend. Borrow, to take something temporarily with permission. Examples: can I borrow your pen for a moment? She borrowed a book from the library. Lend, to give something temporarily. Examples: I will lend you my bike for the weekend. Can you lend me some money? Affect versus effect. Affect means to influence or cause a change. Examples: his speech affected the audience deeply. The cold weather affects my mood. Effect, the result or outcome of a change. Examples: the new law had a significant effect on businesses. What will be the effect of this decision? Raise versus rise. Raise, to lift or move something to a higher position. Requires a direct object. Examples: she raised her glass to toast the celebration. The company plans to raise salaries next year. Rise, to go upward or increase on its own. Does not take an object. Examples: the sun rises at 6 a.m. Prices have risen dramatically this year. Lay versus lie. Lay means to place or put something down. It always requires a direct object, something you're placing. Examples: I will lay the blanket on the bed. She laid the keys on the table yesterday. Lie means to rest or recline. It does not take a direct object. Examples: I need to lie down because I'm tired. He has lain there for hours. See versus watch versus look. See, to notice or perceive something with your eyes, effortlessly. Examples: I can see the mountains from my window. Did you see the new movie trailer? Watch, to observe something carefully over time. Examples: we watched a documentary last night. He loves to watch the stars at night. Look, to direct your eyes at something intentionally. Examples: look at this picture. Isn't it beautiful? I asked her to look for the missing file. Thanks for watching. I hope you now feel more confident using these confusing verbs in your daily conversations. Which of these verbs do you find the most confusing? Or is there another pair of verbs you struggle with? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to help. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Word Hub for more tips to improve your English. See you in the next video.